Good evening. I am here. It is 12:50 a.m. on Friday, March 7th. So hey, I skipped yesterday, like I said I was going to. I didn't do everything I wanted to, but I did the main thing, which was that, and I mentioned this on stream a couple times, I had to clean my room out. My room was really messy. I like, kind of cleaned it in the middle of last year, but then things piled up again, and, I have significantly emptied it out now, so thankfully, it's looking nice and clean. I'm considering steps to take to not have it get this bad again. I'm also considering, maybe moving some furniture around in my room, because, you know, for the longest time now, I've been using just a PC with a single screen on a very old, kind of creaky wooden desk. And I'm thinking maybe I want to add some more stuff to the setup, like another monitor. The issue is that I don't have room for it, but if I move some stuff around in this room, I may be able to get like another desk just to increase the available area to use. Because right now the middle of my room is just like an empty spot. And granted, my room's not that big. If I roll out like a couple inches, then you know I'm no longer I'm like past the middle of the room. But I think there might be enough room for me to like rearrange it so I can maybe get some new equipment in here. Or I'm thinking maybe I'll get like a not a professional like, you know, like 5-figure recording booth, but like a nice travel one that I could set up easily in the corner with like sound treatment and stuff, so that I can at least have something semi-professional to use. Because right now my recording setup is very it's like a single microphone with an isolation shield around it, and it's next to the computer. It's what I'm talking into right now, and it's not the best setup for voiceover, honestly. You could tell that it's not great for streaming either, because when I'm far away from it, like, you could kind of hear me echoing a bit. I don't know if I'm echoing there, but I moved away just slightly. But yeah, I don't know. I've been kind of taking it easy with voiceover stuff this week, just because I've been really busy elsewhere with the room and everything else. But hopefully after this week's over, I kind of get things back on track and kind of catch up and not have to worry about it. And yeah, that's kind of the story. I honestly spent all of last night cleaning. Like, I didn't even finish last night, but I spent all evening doing it. I didn't do any of the other stuff I wanted to get done this week. Or last night, rather. So yeah, it sucks. It sucks not having the energy to get it done. Work is definitely draining me of, like, all my, like, drive to do stuff. On the weekends, I'm either too tired because I'm sleeping, and during the week, I'm too tired because work just mentally exhausts me. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. I got through the hardest part now, though, so hopefully it's clean sailing from there. Tomorrow, after work, early-ish, I don't exactly know what time yet. It's probably going to be before 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to do the Little Troubles unboxing that I mentioned I wanted to do. I'm probably going to open maybe like about half or a third of the packs I have. It depends on how long it takes. I'm thinking the stream itself might not be longer than like 60 to 90 minutes at most. Because apparently, like, going longer than that for card opening is kind of an exhausting ordeal. And I can already tell it's going to be exhausting for me, because I'm going to be probably overheated. That's usually how it goes when I do webcam streams. I usually get very hot, and I'm like, gotta end this as soon as possible. So, we'll see how I'm feeling. Right now, I'm planning for it to be tomorrow evening. If something comes up, or if I come up with a better idea last minute, and it doesn't happen, you'll know that it just didn't happen. You'll see. You'll see that it didn't happen. But yeah, I'm hoping that's not the case, at the very least. What else? Yeah, I guess that's kind of it. There really wasn't a whole lot else happening. Thought there was something Zelda related I wanted to say, but I guess not. We'll probably finish Link to the Past next week. Oh, actually, there was something I wanted to bring up with that. So I was originally planning on slotting in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe right afterwards, but just today, Donkey Kong 94 dropped on the NSO app for Game Boy, and I have said multiple times that when it comes to the NSO app, I will stream it. And I'm gonna be honest, I want to stream it like soon, because I've been jonesing to replay that game. That game is so fun. It's such a unique take on like just Donkey Kong and Mario. It's fun. Apparently, the first Mario vs. Donkey Kong game is like that, instead of being about like the minis. So after I stream that, I wouldn't mind checking that game out. We'll have to see. And yeah, that's kind of it. Not much else to really say. I didn't mention it Tuesday, but oh man, rest in peace, George Lowe. That fucking sucks. He wasn't even 70 yet. If you don't know who he is, he was a pretty prolific voice actor on Cartoon Network. He was the voice of Space Ghost, and that's a very like I know I say this about like a lot of stuff that like, you know, people who passed away have been in, but like that show, that was like the first like adult humor show that my brother and I like watched as a kid, because that would be the only one that was really on like a channel that we'd watch. So you know, it was very formative. George and C. Martin Crocker really brought a lot of like unique energy, the way they would converse with each other during that show. And you know, Crocker passed away a few years ago as well. It sucks. It sucks that they died fairly young. And you know, it's like sobering to me, because like I'm closer to 67 than I am to, you know, my birth. So you know, it gives me something to think about, and I have to give pause to like, man, how long am I gonna go? How much time do I have to accomplish things in my life? And you know, it's not something I want to dwell on, because then I just don't do what needs to be done. But you know, it is what it is. It's something everyone has to deal with. And yeah, that's kind of all there really is to say. Yeah. Space Ghost had a very unique sense of humor, like Space Ghost Coast to Coast. It relied a lot on like just awkward silence at points, letting that ambient sound in the background play out just to kind of drive home like a dumb statement. It was very interesting, and definitely influenced a lot of people's sense of humor, I feel. Well, I don't feel. I've seen people say that. So yeah, I mean, rest in peace, George, rest in peace, Crocker. You'll both be missed. And Andy Merrill is still doing well. He's actually pretty active on Blue Sky, the voice of Brack. He's apparently doing stuff. He's apparently talking about doing some voiceover stuff in the near future. That'd be pretty cool. And yeah, that's kind of it. I mean, it sucks. I don't have much else to say. I mean, I feel it's kind of in the spirit of Space Ghost to just awkwardly trail off. That said, I think George would very much appreciate. Whoa! Why'd that show up? Why is the chat here? Why is the popped out chat on screen? Okay, there we go. What the hell? What just happened? I think George would appreciate me playing this clip right now.
Oh, I'll get by. Somehow. Well, it's time for me to die. Ah. This isn't so bad.
I really hope it isn't. I really hope it isn't so bad. Because God, I have gone through it with death and stuff the last couple years. Between people I know and people I like knew It hasn't been easy. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, I'm going to start Final Fantasy in just a second.